Hello friends, in this video we will discuss how to read the data from a CSV file in Python. We will be discussing very basic code and we will use a very simple example so that all the points are clear to you. So let us begin. So as you can see here, we will be using a bank loan data. In this, what we have is that there are applications for banking loan to be sanctioned, and the loans which have already been sanctioned, their data is given to the our perceptron trainer. For that, we have prepared this file. Neural networks, later on we will apply neural networks on this data in order to predict whether for a particular application the loan should be sanctioned or not. So here what we have is, we have the income of the person, experience, their credit score, and whether in the past the loan was sanctioned, which is 1, and it was not sanctioned, which is 0. So we have different values for the previously sanctioned and unsanctioned loans. So we are going to read this file into Python and we are going to see how the data will appear here. In this video, we will limit to reading the data. In the next video, we will apply neural networks to this file. So let us begin the reading process. As we can see, the name of this file is loan data.excel and we are .csv, and we are going to read this file into the Python environment. As you can see here, we have the Anaconda navigator, and in this we have the Jupyter notebook link from where I have launched the Jupyter notebook. So as we can see here, we have a blank Jupyter notebook with us. We can give it a name that we desire. For example, I am writing here bank loan data read. So this is a name that I can later on I can remember that why I named my file like this, and by default the extension for Python will be automatically attached to this particular file. So these cells are generated whenever we want to add the data. Then we have this button over here, run, which will execute the cell. So in this, the data will execute cell by cell. In order to add new cell, we have the plus button, and we have other such buttons. When you just put your mouse over them, they will tell you what action they will perform. One thing to take care is, whenever you are adding a new cell, make sure code is selected. If you will select any other, then that cell will not execute. So let us begin. We will use the pandas package for reading the data. So we will write import pandas as pd. Pandas is an inbuilt library or a package which is available in Python, and we can use this particular library for reading the data. Then we will declare a variable loan data. We don't need to mention its type, and we will write pd dot read underscore CSV. This is a inbuilt function in the pd or the pandas library, and here we will write a small r and we will give the path of the file that we want to read. So as we can check here, the path of our file, it is there. The path is this one. You can find this in the properties of the file. So I'll pick this from here, Control C, and I will place it in the pandas in the Python environment, and slash the .csv name that we have for this file, that is loan data.csv. So we will bring this here. So after this, the data will be read into the loan data, and we can print it and check whether it has been read or not. So first we will execute the first cell, and after it has executed, we will execute the second cell. It will take some time to execute, and we can see here all the 4 fields are being shown in the Python environment. Then we can use several options with this, like we can write PD, we have to write loan data dot shape. So it is telling us it has 10 records, 10 rows, and it has 4 columns. And if I write here loan data dot head, it will give me the top few lines of the file. Though the file only has 9 records or 10 records, but still it is showing me first 5 records of the file. So head will generally show you the first 5 records of whatever file, whether it has hundreds of records or it has 10-20 records. So here we have been able to successfully read the data from a CSV file and find out its shape, that means how many rows and columns are there, and then we are able to read the first 5 records of the file. So I hope this video is useful to you. If you find my channel interesting, then please subscribe to it and refer it to your friends.